Hello and welcome to
Right.
today's edition of Sirpeter Show. Today we look at the theme, the money in you, how to harness the money in you for your own benefits. And with me to discuss this in the studio is Iwu Anthony Ikechukwu. Anthony is a best-selling author of international repute, and he is a public speaker of international standards and a development trainer. He has authored not less than 5 books and has been serving as a book project consultant for multiple companies. He has founded many companies, first among them, the Youth Info Africa, a leadership institute, and the Money in You Academy, all dedicated to helping people reach their dreams and fulfill their destinies. Anthony, welcome to the show.
Thank you. So glad to be here.
Okay, let's dive right in. Many people are many entrepreneurs here in Nigeria find it difficult to break through. They are having challenges from the government, the environment, and all that. So, what do you mean when you talk about people harnessing the
Yeah.
money in them? Like you said, the money in you. What do you mean?
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank you very much. You're doing a great job here, giving people value from, interviewing great people to come and speak to them. Last time was on mental, awareness and mental awareness. Awesome job you are doing. Thank you very much. Okay, today I'm
Thank
so privileged to share thoughts here on the money you. I know you must have heard about it. It's everywhere on Amazon, Facebook, Instagram. Money you. Okay,
you.
so it's not only a book. I started with a book, but it's a movement. Okay, money you is a movement that will help you or to harness those potentials in you. Okay, I come from Africa, Nigeria, where personal development is not being portrayed in a standard way, in a more broad way. Everybody wants to work, everybody wants to go and look for a job, and the talent, the potentials of young people, especially the young people, are just depreciated because no one to guide them and no one to tell them this is what you have, this is what you can do to harness it. So the money in you is a book as a start to help you, discover those potentials in you, your talent, your gift, your experiences, those experiences you have had before, and how you can harness them, and put it together and make it a value that can be exchanged in the marketplace. Okay, instead of you to go and be looking for a job, you can actually create a job from the potentials in you. Then people can get the value while you take the money.
Incredible,
That's what the
incredible.
money is all
Actually,
about. How to
wow,
bring
wow,
out those
wow, wow.
potentials in you.
Okay, okay, okay. Beautiful. Let's go to the nitty gritty of bringing out the potential in you. For example, what advice do you have for a startup entrepreneur who is who resides in Africa like you do and is limited by the government regulations, the environmental degradations, the lack of access to capital and all that? What advice do you give to that person in order to harness the money in them?
Okay. Okay. So now I would like to give us a research. I did the research when I was preparing this book. I did the research from the scripture, from the scripture, Matthew chapter 25, talking about the parable of the talents. Okay. Then I discovered that the meaning of talents, I drew my research from Hebrew. That's the original, the meaning of the Bible. You want to get the full meaning of the Bible, you go to the Hebrew language. So I went to the Hebrew research. I saw that the meaning of talent is actually something that has to do with money, a sum of money or gold. Okay. So now relating it with Matthew chapter 20:25, where God gave a parable about a man that gave talent to his workers and tell them to go and trade with it. Okay, the same with us. Okay, so when I did the research, I discovered that one talent is equivalent to um is equivalent to to 60 is equivalent to 35 kilograms of gold. Yes, one talent is equivalent to 35 kilograms of gold. Okay, so now I went further to do a research on that, a money equivalent to your talent. Then I discovered that 1 kilogram of gold is currently $62,000. A kilogram of gold is $62,000. Okay, now if we are looking at a talent a talent you have as a person, being equal to 35 kilograms of gold, that means we are going to do a little calculation here. Then I have done the calculation. You don't need to rack your brain. You don't need to rack your brain for it. So now what I did the calculation, I saw that a talent is between 35 kilograms of gold to 40, but I'm going to use 35. Now, a kilogram of gold is $62,000 as of today. Now, $62,000 times 35. So we are going to be having 2,170,000 equivalent of one talent to US dollars. Okay, now I don't want you to go and calculate it in Nigeria, calculate it in Naira. Okay,
that's the equivalent of 1 billion
naira. In Naira, you're a billionaire. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when I was teaching some group of young entrepreneurs, I told them all of you are billionaires. They say, how manage? We are not billionaires. We don't have money in my account. I say, okay, now let me prove you wrong. When I gave them this calculation, they were like, what? You mean one of my talents is equivalent to 2,170,000 US dollars? And if you calculate it in Naira, you're talking about billions. Okay, you're a billionaire. Now, if that is what God is expecting us to have, maybe at least yearly, from those things you were born with, from your gift, from those things you can do, from your skills, those things you can do to help people and also help businesses to do well. Okay, now God was telling them, see, this talent I've given to you, go and trade with it. Trading is to go and do business, exchange value. Because my mentor Gochukwumobi said that any money you get without value is fraud. Okay, any money you get without giving value first, that's a fraud, act. Okay, so now what God expected us to do is to trade with our talent. For instance, if you have a talent of public speaking, all right, God expects you to harness them, then start giving value. And that value you have started giving is expecting you to make at least 2 million US dollars on a yearly basis. Okay, so that's the money equivalent of one talent. Imagine, I know a lot of people have more than 5. We have people who can write, they can speak well, they can inspire people, they are motivational speakers, they can write. Then calculate it times 5. That's over 2 million US dollars times 5. That's equivalent of maybe if you have 5 talents. So everybody's a billionaire. So that's the idea of the money you.
Okay, incredible. I really wish people can gain more of this insight, but thank God for this platform where you are sharing it. So, but let me take you to another angle where people struggle to get it. Some entrepreneurs have actually tried to develop the money in them. They've come up with their talents. They try to harness it, practice over time, try to develop themselves through personal development and others. But when they bring forth their body to the marketplace fails to pay them appropriately what they have actually done. So, what suggestions or recommendations do you have for this category of people who have developed themselves, brought body to the marketplace, yet the marketplace didn't reward them as appropriately as much as they have? develop themselves.
Okay. You mean they have gone through the process of development, but
Yes,
they're not making profit from
the
it. Is it
requisite
what you're
amount.
asking?
Yeah, yes, the requisite amount to their talent.
Okay, okay. Now, Maurice Maimuro said the one that okay that okay now they have done the first part. Okay, let me get your question again. I think your voice is a little bit cracking.
Okay. Simply stated, some entrepreneurs have um,
Okay, if
developed.
I get you, let me say this. There is a man called Miles Muro. Miles Muro is a leadership guru. He wrote The Spirit of Leadership. Now, he made a quote. He said, how you think is more important than what you do. Okay, how you think is more important than what you do. Now, if you have done the if you have taken the process of discovering and harnessing, and you're not making,
Is it wrong with the mic?
yeah, can you
I can't
repeat?
hear you.
I didn't hear you very well.
Okay. You are talking about my Muru, but the basic line of my question is this. Entrepreneurs, various entrepreneurs have actually um, developed themselves,
Yeah, I
harnessed their
didn't get
talent,
the question.
but
Let
the
me get it
marketplace
very.
did not.
Are you
But the
talking
marketplace did
about
not pay them.
who have discovered their talent? Oh, yeah.
Yes, but the marketplace did not pay them appropriately in accordance with their talents. It pays them less, like people who are potentially millionaires, like you said. But they are still earning in hundreds and thousands. They are still struggling to survive, even though they are millionaires. And they are trying to bring forth the talent to serve people. But the reward
Okay.
of those talents are not coming forth to them. So what's your advice or recommendations to those category of
Okay.
people?
Now I get it. Okay, now I get it. They are making money, but they are still struggling, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now this is it. This is it. Now I said before that I gave a quote by Miles Munro. He said that how you think is more important than what you do. Okay. Now wealth creation begins from the mind. That's why in Christendom, when you accept Christ, you don't just become like Christ, you don't just become pastor and everything moves well. You were given an instruction to go for what is called renewing of your mind renewal. Okay, so if they are still struggling, the challenge is not far from their mindset. Okay, it's not far from their mindset, because if you find yourself in an environment where you're earning 50,000 naira, if you don't think out of the box, if you don't think out of that environment of 50,000, you still be earning that money. Okay, and it has to do with your mindset, changing of your mindset. I covered one chapter on mindset. Number one, the lies about money. What people say about money. Some people say that if you make a lot of money, you will go to hell. That the rich are wicked. It's not good to make too much money. No, these are some of some of the belief system that limit people from going ahead in making a lot of money. They believe that money is evil. A lot of people believe that. So it's about their mindset. Okay, if they can change their mindset, their financial status will definitely change. For instance, recently, uh, some months ago, I just joined a real estate company as one of the sales executives. Now, during our induction, some people were talking about selling. They were saying about selling, helping people to buy land. But I came in with a mindset of not only selling, I am also coming to invest, to buy. You understand? So now it's about mindset. Some people are coming to sell to make 10% profit. Why me? I'm coming to buy and also sell. So there's different mindsets, but we are in the same we are the same environment. Okay, it's about how you are projecting yourself, the kind of thoughts process you're having, and also the kind of knowledge you expose yourself to. Because if you cannot be robbed with knowledge, then nobody can cage you. Okay, so the advice I would give to them is for them to work on their mindsets. They should broaden up their mindset, go for wealth creation classes, like Mr. Ugochukwu Omogo is guru in wealth creation. They should go. I don't know, I've taken his mentorship, and it was a a mind shift in me. All right, so if they can have encounter with such people that can change their mindset, I'm telling you, they have the skills, they have the energy, but the mindset, if the mindset is not okay, it will affect even the energy and the talent they have. So they should go for mindset renewal and knowledge, wealth creation knowledge that can shift their mindset so that they can think out of the box. And I covered that in chapter 1 on the
incredible. Just like a follow-up question. You talk about changing their mindset and how to, and you covered it in your book. I mean, people like Dr. Margo and other mindset shift gurus. So, how may they get your books? How I'll give them contact how to get your books. People who wants to get it from the audience. And then, secondly, what further book recommendations will you make to someone seeking to harness the money in them?
Okay. Now, let me quickly run through the process of discovery so that they will get the foundation. All right. So I projected something. Okay, something in my book is not in Google. I call it I made a formula. I created a formula called GPY. GPY is a formula that can help you to discover your hidden potentials. Okay, let me quickly run it. GPY, the G represent God. Okay, Y, P represent people, and Y represents you. Now, God, why God? I'm a Christian and I believe that whatever I have, all my talent is being given from above. Okay, so if you really want to know the potentials you have, you should go to the person that created, that manufactured the product, which is you, and God manufactured you. So he has your manual on how to go about your product, how to work it out. So if you really want to take this process, you should go to God in a very cool moment, in humility and prayer. I normally give them Psalm 25 on what is called taking their time to go and ask God, what I call meditative prayer. God, what kind of gift did I have when I was born? What are the talents you gave me when I was born? Because God said in Jeremiah chapter 29, I said, before you were born, I already know you. So if he knows you, that means he knew a lot of things about you, both your talent and your abilities. So if you go to God and ask God, what are these potentials I have? That is number one. Then number two, you have friends around you, in your colleagues in the office. Maybe you have worked in the office for the past maybe 4 years. I think they should know you a little bit. Okay, they should know you a little bit better. Then you can get like 7 people. Ask them this simple question. You have been my friend for a long time. What areas do you think I'm good at? What are the skills you think I'm good at? What are the talents you think I'm good at? You've been with me for a couple of years. Then just get a paper and a note and write them down. Then the last is why you. Okay, take a moment, maybe go to, if you live in a place where you have maybe a beach or a cool island, just go there and relax. Take a pen and paper. Do what I call a deep meditation, deep self meditation. Okay, ask yourself, what are this awesome gift, talent I have, that whenever I do something, people will be happy. They will even recommend me to their friends. But those things, I do it with little or little or no amount of effort. But when I do it, people say, wow, this is awesome. You are good in this. Write it down. Then, if you can be able to get this, there's no way you cannot be able to discover your hidden potentials. One, to God. Two, people around you, maybe 7 or 8 people. Then the last is you. If you do this, you must definitely get
Incredible.
your potentials. Then you start
Okay,
saving them.
a
Those ones you can
GPY.
invest on.
The GPY. Wow. To our audience out
Yes,
there, the GPY model is
yes.
quite
So
incredible
those
and
you
all
can
that.
just save it. Then look at those ones you can work.
Wow. So, but someone wants to get the book. How do the person get the money in you book, or how the person join the money in you academy?
Okay, so if you can do that, then people are more like, okay. I have my books. Okay, sure. Now the money in your academy, we have the money in your academy. The amount now, because of the youth in Nigeria, a lot of challenges. So we are bringing it down to 5,000 just for a person. Then that person will get the book, the money in you, the e-copy of it, the e-copy will be sent to the person. But if you don't need, if you don't want to join the class, you can get the copy of the book in Amazon, or you can get it in Abuja, you can get it in Port Harcourt, anywhere in Nigeria. We can just add the shipping charges and send it to you. So I even have a copy here with me. This is the book. This is the book.
Wow, wow,
Yes,
wow,
this is the
wow,
book.
wow. This is the money
Now,
in
one thing
you
about
academy.
so this book has done a lot of
Okay.
so this
All right.
is
You may
this
have.
is so if you're not joining the academy, if you're not joining the academy, you can get a copy of this book. Both shipping charges is 5,000.
5,000 naira. Okay. Since we have lost Anthony there, if you want to get the book, just quickly search Iwu Anthony on Facebook and try to get the book from him. And so today we end this edition of Sirpeter Show and ask you to use the formula of um, GPY, God, people, and you to harness the money in you for your talents and benefits. And see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share videos of Sirpeter's show and invite your friends to come and harness the money in them. Thank you so much, Iwu Anthony, for great interview today, and we are super glad that you did that. Thank you so much, our fans. Bye bye.